Hello to anyone who may be watching this, and welcome to 2026. This is a new year, so hopefully everyone will kick the new year off right. Well, this is Bible Know How, a place where we talk about biblical wisdom and how to apply it to your everyday life, our everyday lives. And today, I want to talk about true wisdom. True wisdom versus worldly wisdom. And I want to talk about that because it's important that we gain true wisdom while we're in this life versus, so much of the world's wisdom. Excuse me. True wisdom is wisdom that will stand the test of time versus worldly wisdom, which is fleeting. True wisdom is going to be with us forever versus worldly wisdom, which is passing away. The world system, everything about the world is going to go away someday. But true wisdom is wisdom that will be with us forever. First thing I'm going to do is talk about, I want to read a scripture out of Proverbs first, and then we'll talk a little bit about that. So I'm going to read Proverbs 1 verses 7. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. There's a lot to say. This is a small verse, but there's a lot to say, a lot you can talk about from this small verse. But I want to start by saying this, though. When Solomon's talking about fearing the Lord, he's talking about fearing the Lord in a healthy way, fearing the Lord the right way. This is not, when he's talking about fear the Lord, it's not to cower in terror before an unknowable God. Rather, it entails a life lived in constant awareness of one's dependence on an obligation toward a sovereign creator. This expression, it distinguishes biblical wisdom from all other types of human wisdom. And notice it says this is the beginning. The beginning refers to the essential foundation without which no growth and understanding can even take place. So before we can even begin getting this godly wisdom, we first must fear the Lord the right way. So, and honestly, you can't even get godly wisdom without fearing God anyway, or even coming to God, because in 1 Corinthians 2:14, it talks about how the world can't even comprehend godly wisdom, true wisdom. And I'm going to read that. 1 Corinthians 2:14, it says, "But the person without the Spirit does not receive what comes from God's Spirit because it is foolishness to him. He is not able to understand it since it is evaluated spiritually." So there you have it, folks. We can't even receive it until we come surrender to God anyway. So that's all I got for today. True wisdom versus worldly wisdom. And hopefully everyone has a great year. It's a new year. Hopefully everyone will have a great day. So everybody go out, be blessed. And that's all I got. Take care.